Please welcome Academy Award nominee Fernanda Torres. Welcome.
Thank you.
Is Brazil in the house? All right. Listen, it's so fun to go back and rewatch the moment where you won your Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Drama and I think people were like, anyone who was surprised should not have been surprised because of that whole impressive group of women that were nominated. You're the one that got the Oscar nomination. How about that?
It was, in the beginning, this is such a special year for women in cinema, I think.
Yes, it is.
It is. With great performances by ladies, most of them over 40.
Yes.
Some of them over 50. So I think it's a miracle that I got nominated at the end, because this year I think there should be like 10 nominations to be fair with all of us.
I agree. So for the two of you who don't know, Fernanda Torres is the second Best Actress Oscar nominee ever from the country of Brazil, and the first one was her mother, Fernanda Montenegro. And Fernanda Montenegro was nominated for a film, Central Station, directed by Walter Salles, and her director for I'm Still Here is Walter Salles, which is such a great full circle moment. Okay, so some people didn't know.
Yeah, there was someone surprised in the audience.
Yes, there was. I heard a gasp. How did you get to know Walter Salles 25 years ago when he was working with your mom?
Sorry, I worked with him before.
Oh,
her.
Tell me, please, correct me.
You see? We did a film 30 years ago.
What?
Yeah, Foreign Land, a very important film for Walter, because I think that was the film that Walter discovered which director he was. Really? I mean, what kind of... He said, I want to work like with small teams, with everybody being a co-author of the movie, and he did it in Foreign Land. And then later I saw him doing it with Central Station, with Motorcycle Diaries, and I thought we were done. And then he came with this amazing invitation to play this wonderful woman, Eunice Paiva. So I was there before.
Okay, yes. I'm so glad I now know. I need to go back and watch that. I was looking at your credits, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I will be again. This is your first film in like 15 years. Of course, you had done a lot of television work, but as far as a feature film, it had been a few years. So what was it like then to come back? I mean, granted, the work isn't that different from television and film, but to come back for a big screen film like this and have it be with Walter and then have it result in this?
What happened is that after a while, I did a lot of cinema in my life, but suddenly, and I didn't do television for 30 years. And then I did two very, very popular TV series, comic series. And I mean, you work so much in television. It's such a huge industry that I could not do movies, or even I was doing theater, but mostly television. And what I did is that I started to write. Was the only thing, because it just needed my hand and my mind. And then I thought that I became so popular with these two series that I thought I was done for Walter. But then Walter doesn't watch television.
Thank God.
You see, so he still had that memory of me. And he invited me to do Eunice, which I thought would never happen. And then he saved me for drama again.
I love it.
I'm back.
So a couple weeks ago when you were on Jimmy Kimmel, you were saying like, oh my gosh, I'm almost afraid to go back to Brazil now that I've won this Golden Globe and everything has happened. It's going to be so crazy. Have you been home?
No. I have been avoiding, you see. I have been escaping to Lisbon. And you know what will happen? The Oscar night will happen during Carnival in Brazil.
Oh.
It's gonna be insane. And what is happening now there, which is wonderful, is that they have a lot of, that's the peak of fame in Brazil, to become a costume of Carnival. And now I have a lot of me in the streets. I'm very proud of it.
Now,
Man, it's a serious film.
right. Let's be serious.
Let's go back to the
Right.
film.
I'm a huge fan of Central Station. I'm a huge fan of your mother's performance in that film. That was also a great year for women. I think it was the same year as Hilary Swank